What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa. Today I'm gonna update y'all on my breast reduction surgery. I literally had it done 2 weeks ago yesterday, so it's been 2 weeks and 1 day since I've had it done. I've had a lot of DMs about this since I've posted my vlogs about it, and I'm really happy that it's helping a lot of people. That makes me feel good, and that's the reason why I put it out there in the first place. People still have a lot of questions about it, so I figured why not just make a video and answer all the questions, because I've gotten a lot of comments and also a lot of DMs on Instagram, and everybody's pretty much asking the same thing. This has probably been the most asked question about the whole entire surgery, and that is, what size did I start with and what size did I go down to? Now, if you watch my vlog, I told the doctor that I was like a 36 double D, which I think I was honestly more a triple D. It's always dependent on the bra and like the brand of the bra. So like sometimes I would get a double D, sometimes I would get a triple D, but honestly my bras just never fit me right. So I don't even know what size I really wore, but I think it was more towards a triple D, which might not sound that big to some of y'all, but honestly my boobs were so freaking heavy. It hurt, it was uncomfortable, I couldn't stand it. And I went down to a C. So I don't really know if you would consider what I went down to a small C or a big C. I feel like the doctor did a really good job. They're super proportionate. They fit my body because I still wanted to have boobs, you know, like I didn't want to be flat chested. And that's another huge misconception that I feel like people think about breast reductions. They think just because you're getting a breast reduction means you're not gonna have boobs anymore. Like, no, hello, I still have boobs. They're just a lot smaller. They stay in the same place. They're perky and they're so much more comfortable and so much easier to work with. Like, I'm so freaking happy with my decision. Somebody said, did you get implants or took fat from somewhere else? No, I did not get implants. My doctor told me that I did not need implants. He just used, I guess, my own breast tissue. I don't know. He didn't take fat from anywhere else. But I think that's different for everyone's situation. Like some people need implants and some people don't need implants. Someone asked me, how did you decide what size to get reduced to? Honestly, I brought in pictures to the surgeon and I showed him like some boobs that I liked, which sounds super weird, but like I showed him some stuff that I liked, and he also had a big book of boobs basically, and he told me to like pick out some boobs I liked, which is like so funny to think about. And yeah, like every picture I showed him, he told me I was picking out like a C cup, and then we just like mutually agreed like with my body type and the proportions of my body, what size would work for me, and we ended up going with a C. I just kind of showed him what I liked and we kind of like went from there, you know? One thing that I do want to stress is like I was super terrified that they weren't going to be small enough after I got it done, and I kept telling him that. Like I was like, I'm just so scared I'm gonna do it and wish I would have went smaller. But honestly, like I'm so happy with the size. I like how they are because I still have boobs. I'm not flat chested, but they're perky, they're in a good spot, and they look really good. So they're still gonna look good when I wear like low cut shirts. They're still gonna look good in bathing suits. Somebody asked me what was different from what you expected. Honestly, the whole thing, like I just didn't even know what to expect, honestly. To me, it was different in a good way. Like I thought it was gonna be so much more painful, and it really wasn't. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be at all. So that was definitely different than I thought. Somebody said, were you ever scared of the whole idea of having surgery? Yes, I was literally terrified. I started to get anxiety like 2 weeks before. I was thinking about it at night. I was overthinking it. So that's why the doctor prescribed me Xanax to take the night before and the day of my surgery, which I do feel like helped me calm down. Yeah, I was freaked out about it. But honestly, like when I got there that day, like I wasn't as scared because like I just went in. I don't know why my camera keeps falling, but like I just went in, like talked to the doctor, talked to the nurses, talked to the anesthesiologist. Like everything went super quick that day, so I didn't really have time to be nervous. I mean, I got the most nervous whenever I went into the surgery room and like laid on the table and I was like, oh shit, this is like actually happening. That's when I got the most nervous. But like by the time that I was at that point, he was already putting the IV in me, and like they were already like, okay, well, you're about to go to sleep, like good night. Somebody asked me, what did it feel like having all the anesthesia? Well, when I first woke up in recovery, I just felt like I was super out of it, and I just felt like, honestly, I was in a really annoyed mood. Like I was super cold, I was like shaking, and my mom was asking me questions, and I felt like I just was taking forever to answer. It honestly put me in a bad mood, but like I just kept falling asleep. By the time we got home, I just like pretty much slept the whole time. So yeah, I don't really even know how I felt. A lot of people are also asking me what was the worst part of the surgery and was it super painful? Honestly, the worst part of the surgery for me was coming off the anesthesia, and I think the pain medicine and like all the medicine that you had to be on after the surgery, like it was hard for me to tell if it was from the anesthesia or if it was from the medication, because I'm really not used to taking a lot of medicine. So the first night, like nights 1 through 3 were the worst for me. Like, I felt super nauseous. I had a headache. Like, it felt like I had the absolute worst hangover of my life. I threw up the first night, which is really a normal thing when you get anesthesia, so like that's nothing to freak out about. But after that, I just felt really nauseous and really sick to my stomach, and every time that I would get up to go to the bathroom, I would feel lightheaded, and I just hate feeling like that. Like, that's what, day 4, I literally was like up, I went to lunch with my friends, like I was out of the house. I wasn't driving or anything yet, but like I got up, I got out of the house, I hung out with my friends. So literally like days 1 through 3, I just had a really bad headache and I felt nauseous. But that was the absolute worst part. And honestly, like the results, like I'm so freaking happy with the results. Like those 3 days of feeling like nauseous was worth it for me. As far as the pain of the actual breast reduction, it honestly was not bad at all. Like I am so shocked at how easy the recovery has been. Like I know my doctor did an amazing job, so shout out to him. And I know it's probably different for everybody because everybody's body heals differently, but seriously, it was so easy. Like I really thought I was gonna be laid up for like weeks not being able to move, and I have been like, I can move my arms completely like up, I can move my arms around, I can literally like go like this right now. Like I'm good, like I can move, I can do everything, I can drive, and it's only been 2 weeks. It honestly just felt like to me that I worked out really hard for like a week straight. Like I literally just felt sore, but it wasn't ever anything that was super like unbearable or unmanageable. Like I was fine. Like, I don't know. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be at all. People are asking me, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth the pain? Was it worth going under anesthesia? Was it worth the surgery? 100% yes, it was worth it. I have no regrets. I'm so happy with my results. I'm not even fully healed right now, and I'm still so happy. Like, they look really good. They're perky. I'm excited to go shopping. I'm excited to go bra shopping. Like, it's just a game changer in all aspects of life. So no, I definitely have no regrets. And yes, it was 100% worth it. A lot of people are asking me about my scars, if I think the scars are gonna be bad. Honestly, no. Like the way he did my incisions, it does not look like it's even gonna scar. And I'm obviously super pale, so my skin really doesn't scar that easily anyways, and if it does, it goes away pretty quick. But to me, it does not look like the scars are bad at all. And honestly, I would rather have scars, even if I do have scars, than be uncomfortable with like big, heavy boobs. And that's just a personal opinion. That's just me. I was never really worried about the scars. Like I know some people, they really are worried about it. I'm really not that worried about it. So if I have some scars, that's fine with me. I don't really care, but I don't think I'm going to. Like he did such a good job. They look super clean. They look really small. Like they don't look anything crazy. So I think I'm gonna be fine. I've had a lot of girls reach out to me who are teenagers too, who are dealing with this. One girl said that the doctor was telling her to wait till she was like older. Honestly, I don't know anything about that, so I can't really give an opinion, but I will say I've wanted this done since I was a teenager, so I completely feel you. I relate to you. Like your feelings are valid. If you feel like you're being over dramatic, like you're not, because it's your mental health and you can't help how you feel. Like I can't tell y'all how many times I've cried in dressing rooms, how many times I've cried trying to get ready, how many times I've cried looking in the mirror, and it does feel like you're being dramatic and you don't want to feel that way, but at the end of the day, you can't help it, and that's just how you feel. So I just want to say that I completely relate to y'all, and try to keep some faith and try to keep some hope and just try to realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I wish I could have gotten it done sooner, but it is what it is. It's life. Or start saving up now, or just like look into different options. Like oh, that's another thing I could talk about. As far as paying for it, and did my insurance cover it? Did I pay for it? How did that work? So let me start off by saying, every single plastic surgeon that I went to, that I've ever seen, they've all told me that it was medically necessary and that my insurance should cover it. But with insurance being insurance, insurance always wants to not pay for stuff, so you have to fight them. So in order to get a breast reduction covered under insurance, you have to go through all this crazy stuff. Like you have to go to the chiropractor, you have to go to the doctor, you have to document all your back pain, then you have to go to physical therapy for 6 months, then you have to document that physical therapy didn't work for you, then you have to do x-ray. Like there's just so much stuff that you have to gather up to like prove that you need it, even though anybody could literally look at you and your body and see that you need it, which is so stupid to me. But they just make it really difficult. I tried to get it covered through insurance like a couple years ago. It didn't work out just because I didn't have all the necessary documents, because I didn't go to the doctor enough, which is so stupid. So I kind of like gave up on it back then. Then again, like last year, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to go through insurance again. And then insurance said that still wasn't enough documentation. I honestly don't know. I don't understand it. But I just got to a point where I was like, you know what, screw insurance. I'm not even gonna go through insurance. I don't even care. I just wanna get this done now because I wanna live my life and be happy. So I actually went through Care Credit, which is a medical credit card. Depending on which office you go to, whatever the office offers is the promotion that you can get. So basically, all medical offices will usually do 6 months interest-free, 12 months interest-free, or 24 months interest-free. So that's up to the surgeon's office. If you do go through Care Credit, like you can apply online, it's really easy. You can call them to try to get a credit increase, and that all depends on your credit, obviously. But my surgeon's office did say that they would file to my insurance, so I went ahead and I sent them all my insurance information, and they're gonna file it, but like, I'm not expecting anything. Like, that'd be cool if insurance wanted to come through and pay something, but I really doubt it just because I don't have any of the necessary documents. But if you are willing to go through the headache of, you know, getting all the documents and going to the doctor and proving that you need it, then hey, more power to you. Good luck, go for it. I just know insurance can be a headache. But hey, I've heard of a lot of people getting it covered by insurance, so you never know. Okay, somebody just said, my surgery's in 13 days. I'm so nervous. Can you please give a little things that have helped you now since you've been a couple more days post-op? Your videos have given me so much insight. Gosh, thank you so much. I feel like I've answered a lot of that already, but post-op, I would just say rest as much as you can. If you could lay in a recliner, the recliner was a lot more comfortable for me than my bed. Drink a lot of liquids. A lot of stuff that I like to drink was apple juice, ginger ale, Sprite, and also I ate a lot of sherbet because the first couple days I had no appetite at all, but they tell you to eat, so like you definitely want to get something in your stomach, but it can be really hard when you feel nauseous. Like my mom would mix together the sherbet and the Sprite, and I would eat that a lot, and I ate a lot of that actually. It was super like refreshing, and I felt like it was easy on my stomach and it was good, so I recommend that. I recommend apple juice, water, but like I don't know why whenever I was after the surgery, like I literally did not want water at all. Like I wanted like carbonated things and apple juice. I don't know why, but yeah, I drank a lot of ginger ale too. So just try your best not to worry, try not to freak yourself out, because once the day actually gets there, I don't know, like it's just so surreal and you're gonna be so happy and it's gonna be so worth it. So if y'all have any more questions about the breast reduction, I am happy to answer them. Just comment down below or DM me and I will make another video. Like I said, this is me 2 weeks post-op. I think I'm gonna do another video in about a month, and then I'll just keep y'all updated throughout the journey. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped some of y'all and I hope it answered some of your questions. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm definitely gonna be doing more of these. I'm gonna keep y'all completely updated. This has been 2 weeks post-op. I'm gonna do another video like a month post-op, probably 6 months post-op. Like I'm gonna show y'all me going shopping for the first time, me going bra shopping for the first time, bathing suit shopping, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, or just like my other fun vlogs I make, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see y'all at my next video.